Some people handle money in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, not jealous, not amazed, uncomfortable, because watching them exposes a truth you've been avoiding. It's not that they earn more, it's that they made a decision you haven't. They stopped listening to the part of themselves that keeps making bad choices. What you're about to see isn't about money habits. It's about the moment someone realizes, I'm not broke because I don't earn enough. I'm broke because I keep making the same choice and calling it bad luck. This is a discipline practiced quietly for centuries. Not by gurus, not by influencers, by ancient Chinese people who decided money would no longer control their actions. They practiced Chang and Chang, storing wealth safely, and knowing exactly where money went. It doesn't need motivation. It doesn't depend on willpower. And when life gets hard, it doesn't fall apart. Once you see it, money stops slipping away without you noticing. But I need to warn you, this method will force you to face the version of yourself that scrolls, clicks, and buys without thinking. And it will ask you one simple question: do you still want this person deciding your future? If you're ready to answer that, before we begin, subscribe, like this video, and comment one money behavior that feels familiar, something you're planning to follow. Because what we're about to see isn't just about money, it's about the decisions that quietly define you. Let's begin. Chapter 1. A life that looked fine, but was slowly drifting. Meet Chang. Chang's life looked fine. A steady job, regular income. No debt disasters. From the outside, nothing looked wrong. But he struggled to spend money wisely. Every month, his salary arrived right on time. And every month, it quietly disappeared. Not suddenly, not dramatically, just steadily. If you asked him where the money went, he couldn't point to one mistake. Because it wasn't one. It was many small decisions that never felt like decisions. Chapter 2. The small decisions no one pays attention to. Whenever he saw a fancy advertisement, a phone, shoes, headphones, his first thought wasn't, do I need this? His hand moved faster than his brain could decide yes or no. A click, and it ended with a purchase. Not because it mattered, but because saying no felt harder than clicking buy. Food was the same. Late evenings, a tired mind after a long day. He opened a food app, not because he was hungry, but because cooking felt like too much effort when he was already exhausted. The order happened in minutes. No planning, no resistance. And the regret came the next morning. Not emotional regret. The quiet weight of money already spent. Money gone on something that didn't really matter. Chapter 3. The moment he finally looked closely. One quiet night, Chang opened his bank app. Not to plan, not to save, just to look. He scrolled slowly. And something uncomfortable appeared. The biggest expenses weren't rent. They weren't bills. They were frequent comforts. Small. Repeated. Unquestioned. That's when a thought appeared. I don't have a low-income problem. I have a decision-making problem. Chapter 4. Why being careful never lasts. Chang decided to be careful with money, but it lasted only a few days. Not because he spent too much, but because he forgot where the money was spent. He realized something important. If money isn't tracked, the brain assumes it's unlimited. So, he tried again. This time, differently. Chapter 5. The notebook that didn't lie. Chang bought a simple notebook. No apps, no categories, just one rule. Every expense gets written. Milk, vegetables, bus ticket, outside food. At first it felt unnecessary. Then something happened. Patterns appeared. Outside, food was eating more than expected. Impulse buys were hiding under small amounts. Ads were triggering spending, not need. The notebook didn't judge him. It revealed where his money was really going. Chapter 6. When wants started pretending to be needs. Chang noticed his spending fell into two buckets. Needs. Food. Rent. Transport. Basic clothing. These kept life running. Wants. Convenience. Luxury. Status. Comfort. These made life feel easier, temporarily. The problem wasn't wants. The problem was treating wants like needs. Chapter 7. The first rule that changed everything. Waiting. Chang wrote a few rules on paper and decided to follow them for 100 days. If I want something, I wait 48 hours. Not because the item was bad, but because urgency was. After 2 days, most desires disappeared. If something survived the wait, it usually mattered. Food got a rule too. When the urge to order junk food appeared, he waited 1 hour. Sometimes he still ordered. Sometimes the urge passed. That hour changed everything. Chapter 8. An ancient practice hidden in plain sight. In ancient China, a man named Chang lived quietly. He followed 2 simple practices used by ancient Chinese merchants, Chang and Chang. Chang meant paying yourself first, storing wealth safely. Chang meant tracking small daily expenses, knowing exactly where money went. At the start of every month, village markets were full of silk clothes, ornaments, decorations. People spent quickly without any second thought. Chang didn't, not because he was forced or lacked money to spend, but because he had decided. He saved half of his earnings first. Then he lived on the rest. Chapter 9. Tracking before spending. Chang wrote every expense daily: food, rice, milk, groceries. He didn't ask, "Why should I save?" He asked, "Where is my money actually going?" That question gave him control. Chapter 10. Why saving first changes everything. Chang realized something similar. Saving after spending never worked, so he reversed it. Savings moved first. Spending adjusted naturally, no pressure, just reality. Chapter 11. Removing choice to remove failure. Most people don't lose money through big decisions. It happens through many small ones. Each choice creates hesitation, and hesitation turns into excuses. So, Chang made things simpler. Same notebook, same time, same way of tracking. Every day. Missing one day made the next harder. So the goal wasn't perfection, it was continuity. Busy day? He wrote less. Travel day? He noted it on his phone. Tired? Just the total. Not perfect, but unbroken. Life still interrupted. So, those decisions were made in advance. If an ad tempted him, he waited 48 hours. If eating outside, limited it to once a week. If spending felt unclear, he reviewed it that night. No debate, no emotion, just decisions already made. Chapter 12. The day money lost its power over him. After 100 days, something shifted. Not in his routine, in his identity. People said, "You've become frugal. You don't enjoy life like before." That's not normal. Good. Normal people stay one emergency away from panic. His savings didn't explode. They accumulated. Slowly, silently. When unexpected expenses arrived, they didn't create fear, because fear had already been handled, long before the money was needed. The conclusion. Chang didn't become wealthy overnight. He practiced small wealth behaviors day by day, and over time those practices changed how he spent, calmly, intentionally. Without the urge to buy what he didn't need, money no longer pushed him around. He directed it. Some people earn more and still feel the weight of money crushing them. Others earn less and breathe easier. The difference isn't income. It's whether you control money, or let it control you. And that battle? It's won or lost in the small moments when no one's watching. If this story shifted the way you think about money, subscribe to the channel. And if one money behavior stood out while you were watching, you can share it below. Because quiet discipline doesn't look impressive at first, but over time, it becomes the kind of control that lasts.